Cora, before you go, will you tell Miss Laura goodbye?
Do what now?
I said tell Miss Laura goodbye.
Bye, Miss Laura.
Y'all two run along then.
Quentin Tarantino's 2012 film Django Unchained is an over-the-top homage to the Western genre. With it being a homage, the film intentionally inherits many of the physics errors commonly found in the movies it is paying tribute to. Today, we will be looking at two mistakes found in the scene where the titular protagonist shoots the slave owner, Miss Laura. One famous physics mistake that can be found in hundreds of films is that bullets have enough force to send a person's body flying across a room. This misconception appears in the scene we are analyzing. One simple way to debunk this common misconception would be by simply looking at Newton's third law of motion. Every action has an opposite or equal reaction. This would suggest that if the bullet were powerful enough to send Laura's body across the room, it would also have to send Django flying backwards.
We could also use a simple equation to calculate Laura's velocity after being shot. VL equals MB, VB divided by ML. VL being the velocity of the target Laura's body, MB being the velocity of the bullet, VB being the velocity of the bullet, and ML being the mass of Laura's body. Solving the equation using estimations, we find that the bullet would only move Laura's body backwards 0.15 meters per second. Even if we were to accept the unrealistic movie physics in the scene, the collision of the scene is inaccurate. In the scene, the Django is standing in front and slightly to the right of Laura. When the bullet hits her, her body is thrusted fully to the left. If the scene collision were accurate, Laura's body would hit the door frame and slightly to the left of her. One real example we could use as a reference would be a cue ball hitting a colored ball in a game of billiards. The ball that is hit will always go in the opposite direction of the ball that hits it. Films often tend to exaggerate how real-life physics work. The physics in the scene we looked at today doesn't follow Newton's third law of motion and has illogical collisions. While they may have been done comedic effect, the physics in the scene don't hold up when analyzed from how they would work in a real life setting.